Hi everybody, I've popped in to show you a couple of stitches that I think you're going to find really helpful for the front of the sock. This fantastic cable panel that runs down the front of the sock has got two little 2-stitch cables where you actually slip one of the stitches. It makes this lovely long elongated line of stitching in the cable. So I'm going to show you how to work those. I've made a giant sock front. So I've got the ribbing on either side of the cable panel, and I've got the cable panel in the middle. I've done the medium size version for the stitch count. So these are the lines of stitches that we're working with, and they're 2-stitch crosses, 2-stitch cables, but one of the stitches is actually slipped. So the one that crosses right on this side is a slip 1, knit 1, right cross. And the one on the left is a knit 1, slip 1, left cross. And I'm going to show you how to do them, okay? Now, the last round that you worked prior to doing a cable cross row is a round where you knitted some of the stitches from the round before and you wound your yarn twice around the needle. So you end up with these double looped stitches all the way through. And those are the ones that we're going to use for the cables. So I'm going to start off and just get us to where we need to go on the cable. So I'm knitting and purling the ribbed edge just to take me up to the cable. Okay, and here I am, and the very first stitch of the cable is one of these double loops, and I'm going to do the cable stitch that crosses left. So it's a knit 1, slip 1, left cross. Let me show you how you work it. The first thing I like to do is I like to undo the loop of yarn on my needle. So I slip my double looped stitch to my right needle, and I just drop that second loop, and then I slip it back to my right needle. And then I go in from behind the stitch, behind the first stitch, I then knit the second stitch. Now this can actually be a little bit fiddly, and it's far more fiddly on thicker yarn, I've discovered, than it is on little thin yarn with pointy needles. But anyway, I will do my best. You go in through the back and knit that second stitch. So I'm going to try and keep that first stitch right out of the way while I do this. And I'm going to knit that first stitch and try and get it out. And this is going to be a real fiddle for me with this fat yarn. But here we go. It's nearly out. Just have to get it right out. Oh, nope, I'll try again. One more time. It's going to be easier with your little sock needles. Funnily enough. Okay, here we go. Here it is, out here again. And I've knitted that second stitch. I went behind the first stitch and knitted the second one. And then for the second part of the stitch, I slip that long stitch to my right needle, and that's it, I'm done. And what I've ended up with is a crossed stitch with that long elongated stitch on the top. So it's a left cross. Let's do it again. I'll try and do it without being so clumsy. I'm going to slip the double looped stitch to my right needle, and then I'm going to slip it back. And then I'm going to reach in behind and I'm going to knit that second stitch. And I'm going to try and get this one out of the way, because this is what causes me the problem with the fat yarn. There we go, look, it's out of the way, and I knit that first stitch, and then I slip the second stitch to my needles. Okay, we'll do it one more time. Look, I've got one more. I slip the double loop to the right, I slip it back to the left, I reach in behind that first stitch to the second stitch, and I knit it. And then I slip my loop stitch, my long stitch, to my right needle. And then I've done 3 of the left crosses. They all cross left. And then I knit a few stitches in the middle in this particular round. I knit a few stitches in the middle until I get to 1 stitch before the double loop stitch on this needle. So what I do with this one is I slip both of the stitches, the first one, which is a normal knitted stitch, and then the double loop stitch, I slip them both to my right needle, and then I slip them both back to my left needle. And then with my right needle, I think I've been doing left and right wrong. Let's hopefully just ignore my left and right. I'm so left-right dyslexic. slip my needle under my second stitch and lift it, and then knit the first stitch. Just knit it and slip the both off. I'm going to do it again. Let me show you. So first of all, I slip to my right needle, slip them both, dropping that second loop, slip them back, lift that second loop up, so I go in as if I'm purling, go in, lift, knit the first stitch, and then slip them both off the needle. And I'm going to do it one more time. My right needle, slip onto my right needle, slip onto my right needle and drop that second loop, slip them both back. I go into that second stitch as if I'm going to purl, but I just lift it, I don't purl it, and then I knit the first stitch, and boom, look at that. I've done 3 rather lovely crosses with the slip stitch on top, and then I just purl and knit to the end of the round, the end of the first half of the round anyway. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. There we go. Can you see? I've got 1, 2, 3 left crosses and 1, 2, 3 right crosses. So hopefully that really helps you. Don't forget the left ones are just a little tricky to actually knit from underneath that stitch, but if you hold it out of the way a little bit, that really helps. These right ones are super easy to do. So good luck, enjoy your socks, and I'll see you later. Bye everybody.